Hey everybody, we're looking at question number 10. Before we start, just a little reminder that 12 months is equal to 1 year. The question asks, Aaron wants to buy a new snowboard. The table shows the amount that he has saved. If the pattern in the table continues, how much will he have saved after 1 year? So we have a couple options of how we can handle this one, but the first thing that I wanted to kind of figure out myself when I looked at this is I wanted to see if there was some sort of relationship between these two numbers. So I divided this number divided by this number to see if I could identify that relationship, and I found that when I divided that out, I got 45. So the next thing to explore is to ask yourself, is that true if we move this down? Is 4 times 45, does that equal 180? Does 6 times 45 equal 270? And does 7 times 45 equal 315? Because if you find that it does, because for the first one it definitely works, then that means our equation to represent this situation is 45 times x, which remember, this would be the independent variable's x, which is the number of months, and the dependent variable is always the y, which in this case would be the money saved. Now, if they're interested in 1 year, then we can use this equation to potentially figure this out. So if we're going to use the equation, we would substitute in our value for the months, because the months here would be 12 months is equal to a year, and that will give us our answer, which would be y. Now, if you don't like that approach, then the other approach is to just continue this table. Keep the table going, and then we might figure out for 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, 12 months. All right, so what do I mean by that? Let's fill in the numbers so you can see. If we keep this pattern going, we can figure out for 8 months, 9, 10, 11, 12 months. Now you might notice a pattern going this way. We might be adding by a particular amount each time, and you can just keep adding that amount until you get the magic number, which would be the number that goes in this box. But personally, I think it's going to be easier to use the equation that we were able to develop by studying a pattern. If you just multiply these two numbers together, you should have your answer. Just remember, you want to, when you do put in your answer, we are talking about money. So you want to put your dollar sign and then the amount of money that you end up getting. So whatever your product of 45 times 12 is, will be after the dollar sign. All right, good luck finishing this up.